So, like I said, it is the season. We're going to be thinking about holidays between now and New Year's, and probably a little bit beyond that. I'm a big believer in traveling in January because, everything's a little calmer. But like I said, I'm excited for a lot of the country. I'm excited for the Mara. I'm excited for Naivasha. I'm excited, and I can only talk about what I know. I can't talk about what I do not know. I'm excited very much for Lamu and Watamu. My pain point is mainland Mombasa. And I think it's very important at some point that Jimmy Kariuki is able to say, without literally, being lynched, that mainland Mombasa has to figure out what happened. Because I don't even think the cheese moved. Somebody just took it away. Simple. And it's a mindset. It's a mindset that, where else are you going to go? I got options. Who else is going to come? We got options as well. You know what I mean? And I think the people who have enjoyed years of a plump harvest are still yearning for those days. They're over. And the reason I say it's a mindset, it's that. Because I can't remember the last time I actually spent a night in mainland Mombasa. If I have to do a presentation or a meeting, I will catch that first flight out of JKIA. KQ never gets that one wrong. Hello, KQ. I'll try not to go in on you, but I'll get that flight. I will be at breakfast, actually before the people who are staying in the hotel are up. I will do my presentation. I will have lunch. I'll leave right after lunch, head on to the airport. I'll be back home by 5, 6. So I don't actually spend a night in mainland Mombasa. On the other hand, if you're thinking about Diani and anything like that, I'm happy. But here's the other thing. Even when I go to Diani, I'd rather take a villa. I'd rather take a villa, get to sleep at my own time, get to eat at my own time, get a chef. There's amazing cooks in Diani. There's always a reference for somebody awesome. But also, what I'm paying for a whole house with 4 rooms, and what I'll be paying for in a hotel is like a totally different story. Okay? So beyond just the mindset, there's a service culture that still has to permeate mainland Mombasa and probably the whole of the coastal region. And the service culture has a tempo, okay? The thing is, whether you're an international traveler or worse still, a Nairobian, and Mombasa, don't kid yourself, the other half of people spending money there is us. And Nairobians are gangsters, okay? We have no social skills. We're people who don't say good morning. You know us, okay? Yeah, we spend crazy money, but also we got a tempo. We want what we want, and we want it now. Half the time we want everything now. We want breakfast now. We want our burgers now. We want to drink now. And Mombasa is a little laid back, and we just don't roll like that. Because we've also visited other coastal towns. We've gone to Cape Town, we've gone to Mauritius, we've gone to Seychelles. And this is something that anybody in the tourism market needs to understand. Your customer today has had a bit more exposure than your customer from 10 years ago. Okay? So we totally understand that not all coastal towns are slow. So it's a service thing, it's a mindset. It's the fact that half of you haven't upgraded those hotel rooms in how many years? I walk into some of those places and I'm like, damn, it looked like this 10 years ago. Do something, get new bed sheets. Because, I go to Naivasha, I go to Sopa, I go to Aneshapan, I go to Mount Kenya. Awesome infrastructure. But here's the thing. We need to get service right as well. We absolutely need to. And what cut it 5 years ago, 10 years ago, ain't cutting it now. Your money spender and your traveler has had a little more exposure. And because of that, they're a little more discerning and a little more demanding. And if your customer is me and my squad, man, you're in trouble. Because I've got resorts I go to where we are assigned a butler. You need to start thinking. And by the way, it doesn't cost half as much as it costs to be in mainland Mombasa. But Mombasa, you gotta shift. And it's a governance thing, and it's also an industry thing. What is Amara doing that they're eating your lunch money? What is Nairobi doing that's eating your lunch money? What's Naivasha doing that is actually eating your lunch money? Stop whining and stop telling the government that it owes you. No, you're not owed. Get your act together. My next video is gonna get me into trouble, but so what? Let's go.